have a lot of homework to do today. So, for my procrastination method today, I am going to tell you guys about how us engineers try to make ourselves look cooler than we actually are. Some of you guys might be thinking, engineers are super cool. You're strongly, strongly misled. I will tell you of the ways that we trick people into thinking that we're cool when we're not. Side note, my room is so clean. Look at it. My bed is even made. I'm so proud of myself. So now you might be thinking, how do we fool people into thinking that we're some type of cool person if we're in engineering? Biggest key, if people don't know you're in engineering, they automatically think you're cool. One scheme that I really like to use is replacing words with others. You know, when you have to study a lot because you actually are in a faculty that requires you to do a lot of work, you can just be all like, yo, I was MIA because I was super hungover. Like for today, when this is my homework day, I can just be all like, man, I was so hungover from my partying night last night that I just couldn't come out. I was just so hungover, like all day. I couldn't do anything. I was hungover. So hungover. Number 2, instead of saying you're doing homework, you can just say you're partying. This works out really good. For example, last night, I went to the most raging party ever. I partied for so long. It was ridiculous. It was almost painful. I partied so hard. So, with these few tactics for replacing words, it's no big deal, right? In party scenes, I really, really like to fool people. You can pretend to be a really cool person. No one has to know. So, for my first method of fooling people at parties, I really like to pretend that I don't actually dress like this. For those of you who aren't in my classes and maybe don't know me that well, this is how I usually dress. Number 1, my hair is in some flippy floppy thing that doesn't even make sense. I just lazily put it up and didn't brush it. Second of all, double sweater. I was really cold, so I put another one on. Number 3, sweatpants. Very, very baggy, very, very comfy, shows no flattering figure at all. 4, not wearing any makeup. Obviously, I'm far too lazy to actually care about that. I mean, I'm wearing socks. It's usually probably a good sign. So much style! All you have to do is put on a whole bunch of makeup and clothes that aren't as ugly. My hair is really, really wavy puffy with a whole bunch of hairspray in it. I kicked on a whole bunch of makeup. Tight shirt that shows too much cleavage. And tight pants. And socks. Still. They're really comfy. Now that I look like a completely different person, tell them that you're in some sort of arts faculty. Oh, I'm in music. And I play the tenor saxophone. You want to trick people into thinking that they're smarter than you. So I like to talk like a valley girl, even though I talk like this all the time. So like, Tiffany walked into the bar the other day with Joseph. Oh, I know. Joseph. I don't know who Joseph is. I hate myself so much for acting like that. You can say really, really nerdy things, as long as they won't understand it. Oh, like searching for monopoles? Remember, at this party, you're really, really not that smart. I don't know what a stupid question is. If someone's all high and mighty on you, thinking that they're awesome for being in some sort of random thing that really isn't all that great, and they're kind of making fun of you for it, just pull one of these. Oh, really? Really? Yeah, you are just that great. Too bad what you're saying is impossible. You're like, oh, well, how do you know? I'm like, well, because I'm actually not stupid, by the way. And then they just look at you really, really, really shocked. Most people in high school don't actually even believe I'm in engineering. It's a little bit pathetic. Most people thought I was going into musical theater. Nothing wrong with musical theater. Man, Glee is awesome. Hey, so leave messages and like and subscribe and I don't know. Just so everyone's clear, I don't actually act like that at parties because I'm way too nerdy to hide it.